was reading today that Coach Sweeney says you sent him a text saying that he should spot you 7 points because you found Chad Morris. Is that true?
Well, at the national championship game, he called me about 4 or 5 times, during that week, and so we definitely talked about Chad, and so I told him, hey, I've got to coach the game, so we'll talk to you afterwards. But no, he's a great guy.
When you knew that Clemson was interested in him, and when he got hired by Clemson, did you kind of look at this game coming up pretty quickly as something you were looking forward to?
Really not at the time. I mean, Chad's a good friend of mine, and I'm just very supportive of him, and that's what he wanted to do. So, the fact that we're coaching against each other, he's a great competitor and great coach, but I really didn't look as far ahead as playing against each other.
Fair to say he got a pretty good.
Well, he's a great person. He's a wonderful coach, and he's an old high school football coach like me, and he's worked hard and he's been successful everywhere he's been.
You said you were kind of skeptical initially when he approached you. Why would you react that way?
Well, I think anytime you don't know someone and they're trying to find out things and they just come up out of the blue, But we developed a relationship over a long period of time and kind of shared ideas and have been friends, ever since. I believe it was like 2001.
What convinced you that he was sincere when he called you up out of the blue and asked?
Well, the fact I think he brought his offensive staff to Springdale 3 years in a row. I knew he's a serious guy, and we just got to know each other, and kind of shared ideas. And he's a very intelligent coach, but even better than that, he's a great person.
Gus, he talked about being proud about being a high school coach, and you've said that before. And for the two of you guys to be on this big stage, is that kind of special?
I think so. I think so, and we've talked about it, and hopefully, things like this will give more high school coaches opportunities that we've been fortunate enough to both have.
That he's so driven, no matter what his size is. He plays like he's 240 pounds, and he's really not. But he's one of the fastest guys on this team, and he shows that he's a leader, and he plays the big brother role for me, and telling me everything I have to do and showing me where I have to be, and just helps me greatly on offense when I need to know what I have to do. It makes me mad because I like to have the ball in my hand. I love the chance to return, and I like to get the offense and defense just hype. And if I return a big one, everybody's going to be playing with intensity and a lot of energy. So it kind of makes me upset that I can't touch the ball.
Just finishing. I mean, it was big. I mean, our coaches, they preached it to us, but going out there and being down and coming back and finishing the game where, they played a great game. They played a great game against us, but we wanted them more. And we went out there and we finished that game, and it was definitely a leap forward from that point on. And after that game, we knew that we can go out there and even if we do get down, we can come back and win games, and we did.
I
think it taught us to fight. Just keep on fighting because we proved it Utah State we can fight and Mississippi State we can fight as a young group. So yeah, from looking back, it really helped me know that the game's not over until the clock strikes 0. So he's I got to keep up with him because he's been steadily improving just coming off the ball, just relentless to the ball. So,
He's always been, a great player. I mean, as far as his quickness, the way he gets off the rock and he makes, offensive linemen just chase him. And, he's definitely a guy that's continuing to get better every single day, and I see it out of him. And you can tell, when he's like, Nosa, when we'll get in the film room, he's eager just to go out there and get better and better. And I love it out of this defensive line. We just got a bunch of guys that are pressing forward and getting better every single day.
You just got to understand him. Like me and him, we're real cool and stuff like that. We're just, we joke around and stuff like that. He's all into that nutrition thing. We make fun of him. He always carry around bananas, and like a big 2-liter jug of water. So, so he had that fro kind of, it was kind of like a little salad bowl haircut. Just it was kind of. I was like, is this kid in college or something like that? I don't know, really what he was doing there. So, plus he has no facial hair. He can't grow facial hair, so that's. We both signed. He just messaged me on Facebook, "Are you a Dolphins fan?" I was like, yeah, I'm a Dolphins fan. And he was like, we're going to be good friends. So like that.